Now we will begin again. Hopefully everyone can hear and everyone can see and we keep everybody. So shake everything out, loosen everything up, and let's do a lot of breathing. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Always check the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, stretch and lower. Now keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feel that stretch as you reach upward. You don't need much space for this one, and it's so good for your body. Good way to warm up. Now let's take another deep cleansing breath, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down, up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Check that posture, shoulders back and down, and lower the chin to the chest. Press the chin into the chest. Release. With a heavy head, roll over to the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down. You'll feel the stretch up the opposite side. And if you have any neck issues, only roll back and forth in the front. If not, keep the heavy head throughout and go to the center back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Remember to breathe and then roll to the right shoulder, right ear above that right shoulder. Breathing. And then roll back down and press the chin into the chest. Release. Opposite direction, right shoulder. Keep those shoulders back and down. Breathing. Back if you can. Left shoulder. Roll back down and press the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Turn and look over the right shoulder. Front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right shoulder again. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Center, front, inhaling. Exhale, bring those shoulders up by the ears, no neck. Keep the shoulders back, arms are relaxed, but no neck. Those shoulders are almost touching the ears. They might be in some people. It's all right. Release, reach down, long arms, long neck. Release. Bring both arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, left again. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, both arms forward now in the parallel position. Shoulders still back and down, but the arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Then reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Release, bring the arms back behind, clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening that chest. Breathe. Arms can be low, medium, or higher. Then release, bring the arms forward again in the parallel position. Reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Always breathe. Release, bring the arms back behind again. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms. This time, if you want, you can bend the knees over the feet. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Again, arms low, medium, or high. Just keep that chest open, breathing. Abs always in tight. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, hold it here with the chest open or lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes and arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Now release, opening up, inhaling. Exhale again, bring those shoulders up by the ears. Keep them back, but bring them up, no neck. Arms relaxed. Release, reach down, long arms, long neck. Release, bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch of the right side of the body. Try to have weight evenly distributed on the feet as best you can. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch in the same manner on this side of your body. Same plane, weight on both feet, abs in tight. Left shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the right shoulder. And this time, feel the stretch of the left side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach upward or lengthen the spine. Tighten the glutes. Arch back. Reach back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Always breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale. Again, you can just stay upright, reaching upward, or bend the knees and come into this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. Knees over the feet. If you want, you can lower the arms in the parallel position or keep them up, reaching up, looking up as an extension of the spine. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, again, reach upward or again, lengthen the spine. Tighten the glutes, arch back, reach back. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Breathing. Loosen the body as you do. So good for your posture, and it's a great stress reliever. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Very good. Now, we're going to work a little bit more on our midsection and our lower part of our body. So first, put the hands on the front of the thighs, just relaxed. Keep the shoulders back and down, and the upper arms along the torso. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend at the hips. Nice flat back. Head and neck and the extension of the spine. You can modify by softening the knees if you want, but if you do, you just won't get the same hamstring and glute stretch. Try to push out to those glutes as you bend at the hips. Then release and just relax the body down. Keep those legs as straight as possible, but modify if you need to. Breathe. Now, you can just hold it here, just relaxing down, or if you want a little more, keeping the legs and hips stationary and those abs always in tight. Rotate just the upper body to the left. Your fingertips can be on the back of the left thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or a block beside the left foot. Again, abs always in tight, no stress on the head and neck, breathing. Then in a fluid motion, rotate back to the center front, inhaling as you do so. Exhale and just rotate the upper body to the right. Legs and hips stationary, hands on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or a block beside the right foot. Breathe. In a fluid motion, rotate back to the center front. And you might be able to come down just a little bit more as you're warming up your lower back and your body. Abs in nice and tight, no stress on the head, neck, or arms. And then slowly round up, one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. But as that head comes up, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feel the stretch of the sides of your body. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Hands on the hips or the waist. Feet no more than shoulder width apart. They can touch if you want, but we're going to clean the inside of the barrel. We're going to work on our hip area and our midsection. So push the hips forward. Imagine we're going to clean it. So roll to the left, roll back, abs in tight throughout. Roll right and forward. Again, left, back, right, forward. One more. Left, back, right, and forward. Hold it here. Opposite direction now. Right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward. One more. Right, back, left, and forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, open those legs. Much bigger barrel. We won't do quite as many on the big barrel, so push forward, roll to the left, roll right, back, and then right, and then forward, left, back, right, forward. Hold it here, opposite direction, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, and forward. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, toes out, heels in. About a 45-degree angle, but when you bend your knee to the right, you want that knee to go right over the foot. So that's the angle that you should put that foot. On the left, it's the same. Hands may remain where they are at the waist or the hips, or bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and stretch to the right. Knee over the foot, torso tall. Arms remain parallel to the floor as best you can. Abs always in tight. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, left. Do the same on this side of your body to balance that body. Knee over the foot, torso tall, arms parallel. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat what you did or reach down toward the floor. Keep that knee over the foot. You want your back as long and flat as possible, and try not to put real weight on the arms if you can help it. Abs in tight breathing. Back to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the right, do on this side as well. Breathe. T position, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat or cross over, opening to the back, looking up, breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the right, do on this side as well. Breathe. T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms back to the T position, palms down. Now, if your feet are very far apart, bring them in a bit because you're going to bend both knees at the same time and lower the hips. Feet still out at an angle. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend those knees and lower those hips. Now you can bring the arms down, the fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of the feet and under the shoulders. Bring the heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Now straighten those legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, lowering the hips. Straighten, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, lower the hips. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Straighten, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, lowering the hips. Now, T position, palms down, palms up, and slowly come all the way up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out, arms, legs, feet, hands. Move the shoulders, move the hips. Hopefully you're all warmed up. Joints pretty much lubricated. Let's again roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, breathe. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. We're going to add just a little bit of balance here that's also going to open our hips some. So if you need to stand by something to hold it, feel free to do so. I'm going to just do it without right now, but go slowly. And we're just going to bring our legs up, open, come down, and come back a few times. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Hands on the waist or the hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the right knee up in front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, left side. Bring that left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, right again. Bring that right knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up in the front, rotate it to the side, lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Arms in the parallel position first, and then up as an extension of the spine. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or lengthen the spine. Tighten the glutes, arch back, reach back. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now let's take a deep cleansing breath. Check that posture and bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. We'll do a very brief sun salutation, a very quick flow one. And then we are going to get down to the floor. So stand at the front of your mat, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders backing down. Arms up, inhaling. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, reach forward, bending at the hips into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor or blocks beside the feet. Then lower those palms down, bending the knees if you need to. Bend the knees and bring both feet back to a downward dog. Toes on the floor, heels up. Push the heels down, lengthen. Push out through the glutes as you lengthen that spine. Breathing in that downward dog. Then lower to a plank posture. Breathing. Then lower down, hovering. Then lower the quads and tops of the feet to the floor, coming up into a cobra. Breathe. Bend the knees, plant the toes on the floor. Come back up into a downward dog, breathing. Now lower the hips, bring both feet back up to the front of the mat into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor. You can modify on the front of your legs if you choose. Lower the palms to the floor if you can, but you don't have to. Release, and now slowly come all the way up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach upward, lengthen the spine. You can either stay upward or arch back. Lengthening, tightening the glutes. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. That was a very brief, quick sun salutation. One that kind of incorporates a lot of what we do, but easier to do, like in the morning or night or now. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathe. And now let's get down to the floor without using our arms for support. But of course, if you need those arms, use them. Don't want to fall down. Seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. Release the whole. Take a deep breath in. Just check that back. Make sure it's nice and straight. And exhale. We're going to do a forward bend. So open those glutes as best you can. That way we bend forward better. So bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or stretch back. You'll be in pretty much a straight line from your hips to your fingertips. Breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch, forward, bending at the hips. Keep those glutes open. Legs straight. Hands under the thighs, calves, ankles, or heels. Lengthen that spine. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Abs always in tight. Legs nice and straight here. Breathing. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. Slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, stretch upward or again, stretch back. Breathe. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, seated stick posture again, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point those toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet. We're going to do a little stretching forward, so take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring that right leg up, bend the knee, and place the sole of the foot anywhere you can along that inner left leg. My heel is up close to my body, but yours, wherever it fits, that's good for you. It's good. Try to relax the knee down to the side as best you can. Now, still facing forward over the straight left leg. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch. Lengthen over that straight left leg, really bending at the hips. Hands again can be under the thigh, calf, ankle, heel, or you can wrap your hands around the insole of that left foot. Try to lengthen that spine. Keep those abs in tight. Legs straight, that left leg straight, and breathe. Point the left toe and flex the left foot. Relax the foot, slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, turn and face that bent right leg. Put your left hand on the right knee. Bring that right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch the torso over that straight left leg. Your right arm can be straight up, it can be parallel to the floor, or you can see if you can come down and touch the toes. Do whatever works for your body. Try to be in the same plane, have your torso and right arm in the same plane as that left leg, straight left leg as best you can. Breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, lower that arm all the way down to the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and both legs forward, seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point those toes, flex the feet, relax the feet. We're going to come forward again in a forward bend, and we're going to see if we can come a little bit further each time we do it. So bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch upward, or again, stretch back. Breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Keep those glutes open. Straight legs, hands under the thighs, calves, ankles, or heels. And see if you can come down just a little bit further. Abs in tight. Breathing. Point those toes and flex those feet. Relax the feet, slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, stretch upward, or again, stretch back. Breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee now. And bring the sole of the left foot along the inner right leg, wherever it works for you. Try to relax the knee down as best you can. Torso tall, still facing forward. Bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Hands under the right thigh, calf, ankle, heel, or wrap your hands around the insole of that right foot. Abs are in tight and you're breathing. Point that toe and flex that right foot. Relax the foot, slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, keeping the torso nice and tall, turn and face that bent left knee. Have your right hand on that left knee. Keep those abs in tight. Bring the left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward as you stretch your torso over that straight right leg. Your left arm can be straight up. It can be parallel to the floor, or see if you can reach down and touch those right toes. With that right leg being nice and straight. Bring the shoulder back if you can. Just try to stay in the same plane with that right leg, the torso, and the left arm as best you can. Breathe. Back up, inhaling. Exhale and lower that left arm down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, turn, face the front, straighten both legs out. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hands. One more forward bend. See how well we do this time. Arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch upward or again, stretch back. Breathing. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch. Forward again, opening those glutes as best you can. Legs nice and straight. Hands under the thighs, calves, ankles, or heels. Lengthen that spine. Hopefully you can come down a little more into a very deep stretch. Every body is different. Listen to yours and breathe. Point the toes and flex those feet. Relax the feet, slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch upward or again, stretch back. Reaching, breathe. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, hands on the thighs. Let's bend our knees and rock and roll a little bit. Bend our knees, have the soles of the feet together. Hands either on the ankles or the toes. And let's lower those knees down toward the floor as best you can. Torso nice and tall, abs in tight, breathing. And you may hold it here or release and bring your hands back behind you. I like my fingers pointed outwards, some like them pointed forward, but lengthen the spine, arch the back just slightly. Lower those legs down toward the floor, even more if you can. Or if they're already on the floor, just push them in toward that floor. Your head is an extension of the spine and you're breathing. Abs always in tight. And now release, come back, hold the toes or the ankles, and let's rock and roll just a little bit from side to side to massage the glutes and the upper back against the mat below us or the surface, whatever it might be. Come back to the center. Let's see if we can lower those legs again, nice and tall. Breathing. Good. Now release, straighten those legs out. Just relax the hands. Keep the torso tall like a seated stick, but we're just going to relax the hands on the thighs, point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, and let's roll down onto the mat with our backs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. And as the head reaches the surface below you, push down with those arms and slowly bring those legs up, perpendicular to the floor. Now, if you have any kind of back issues, bend the knees. Get that lower back against the mat below you or the surface below you, and then straighten those legs up perpendicular to the floor. So listen to your body. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down, and try to relax the shoulders into the surface below you. Point those toes and flex the feet, pushing out through those heels. Relax the feet and rotate those feet. Round and round, great big circles, lubricating those ankles. big circles. Just circle the feet. And then change direction and try to do about the same number of circles in the opposite direction to try to balance our bodies, keeping that lower back against the floor as best we can and those abs in tight. When we're finished, relax the feet, keep those legs nice and straight. If you're not strong enough to keep the legs straight on your own, you can use your hands on the back of the thighs until you're strong enough. But point those toes and flex those feet. Relax the feet, open those legs. Place your hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward, keeping that lower back against the floor as best you can. So you really need to keep those legs up. Don't let them go back toward the bottom of your mat. You need to have them up so that your lower back's on the floor. If your legs are straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles and keep the pressure on those open legs. Breathe. Point those toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. Keep the pressure on the open legs. Then release. I'll give you some options. If you want a little more relaxing, you can bend the knees and hold your ankles with your hands, or wrap your index fingers around the big toes in the happy baby pose and rock and roll from side to side, massaging your back against the floor. If you want more, keep those legs open. You can have your fingers wrapped around the big toes or keep the hands on the inner legs wherever they were and just rock and roll from side to side, keeping pressure on those legs as best you can. You might not be able to go very far if your legs are very far apart, but that's okay. Breathing, still working those hips, and promoting circulation in that lower back, hopefully preventing pain. Always breathe. Now back to the center. Bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Arms at your sides near your hips, palms down. Point those toes. Flex the feet. Relax the feet, bend the knees, and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight. If it feels good, you may roll from side to side here as well. Some people don't like, but most people do. But listen to your body and do what works for you. Come back to the center. We're going to do some full pelvic twists, but you have an option if you don't want to do the twist. Arms in the T position, palms down. If you don't want to do the twist, and your knees need to be as close to your chest as possible so your lower back is really against the floor, you can just lower your knees just a little bit from side to side and not really adding much of a twist. However, if you don't have any issues and you want the twist, lower those legs over on the right, or either side actually, and look at the opposite hand. Shoulders remain on the floor. And then roll the same distance on the other side. And look at the opposite hand and go from side to side. If you go all the way over, just keep the shoulders on the floor. You won't work the obliques quite as much, but you'll still be working your body. And go slowly when you move in yoga so that you use your muscles and not momentum. You can hold the extremes a bit if you want, or just keep rolling, listening to your body. And if you want a little more when you're in the center, straighten those legs up perpendicular to the floor, point the toes, and flex the feet. Keep the legs straight and the feet flexed, and slowly lower those legs down on the right, as close to the floor and the right hand as possible. Turning and looking at the left hand, shoulders on the floor, and then slowly bring those straight legs with the feet flexed back up, rolling the back against the floor and lowering them in the same manner on the left side of your body, looking at the opposite hand if you can, and just go back and forth at your own pace. Always breathing, always checking the posture. You can always modify, of course, if you need to. Just listen to your body and do what works for you. And you can always take a break if you ever need it. On the final one, bend the knees if they're not already bent. And roll from side to side. And come back to the center. Straighten those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Relax the feet. Place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees. And lower them to the floor and just allow the knees to open. Let gravity just pull them down. Lower the arms closer to the body, but palms up, fingers naturally curled up. Let the shoulders rest down to the surface below you. Breathing. This is the bottle opener, or actually most people call it the butterfly posture. Breathe. We're going to prepare for Shavasana now, or full relaxation. So if you want, you can slide the heels down on the floor until the legs are straight. And just let the feet flop out to the side. And you'll be in that corpse posture, one of the most comfortable postures for most bodies. If you want a little more, I kind of slid down on my mat, sorry. If you want a little more, bring those legs up, perpendicular to the floor. Lower back is against the floor, abs in tight. Point those toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor. Slowly and in control. Remember, if you have any kind of back issues, bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and just relax your body in that corpse posture or whatever posture happens to suit your body more. Let's take a deep breath into our system now. Slowly exhale through slightly parted lips. Slowing our heart rates now. Whenever we continue to breathe on your own, but whenever we take a deep breath in together, inhale through the nose and fill your lungs. And then we'll do different things as we exhale. You can just exhale through slightly parted lips, or just exhale regularly if you're not trying to slow your heart rate down. And the next deep breath we take in together, when we exhale, we'll fist our hands, flex our feet, and tighten every muscle in our bodies, including our faces and necks doing the lion. Just tighten everything as we exhale together. So let's take that deep breath in together now. Exhale and tighten. And release. And just rest down to the surface below you. Before we totally relax, you may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets. Put socks on, sweatshirts on, whatever you need. You may want to just roll your head from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. You may need to put something under parts of your body like your knees or your ankles or who knows, whatever works for you. But close your eyes. Close your eyes and travel to one of your safe places. Your eyes are closed, but your mind is open. You're in your safe place. We'll move through your body and consciously release the joints and relax the muscles just a little bit more. Focus first on the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows as you relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. The hands, arms, and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles. Release the mini joints. Allow the heels to sink a little deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you begin to move up the legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins. Relax the calves. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps and thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. And now relax the glutes. Allow those glutes to sink a little deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. Your feet, legs, and hips are now relaxed, as well as the arms, shoulders, and hands. Continue to move up your body now, focusing first on the spinal area, the lower part of your back. Relax that area as you relax the muscles of the lower back. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades. Relaxing the spinal column, moving up between those shoulder blades through the neck to the base of the skull. Breathe. Focus now on the chest. Relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. And now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Breathe. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips as you relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks. Relax the nose and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and hopefully functioning perfectly. And now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring the legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position and sit cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever suits you, nice and tall. Now bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. And I hope you all feel better than when we started. Please unmute yourselves and let me hear those awesome voices. Thanks for being